Percy, have you seen Toby? No, I haven't seen him at all. He was supposed to take his evening train to Tedmouth Station, but he's nowhere to be seen. It's as if he's just vanished. I hope that evil Dr. Beeching hasn't done anything on him. Oh, I hope so, Percy. What if he's chopped him into firewood? What? Do not fear me, I do you no harm. Only here to help. It's a ghost! Wait a minute! You're the same ghost that Donald, Douglas and Oliver saw earlier! I am, Percy, but do not fear me. Wait a minute! You're Silverlink! One of the original A4s! And you are now the third person to say that to me tonight. First Toby, then Thomas, and now you. Toby? You've seen him? Where is he? Toby is in the real way of the dead. Bust my buffers, Toby's dead? No, Percy. He's in the real way of the dead. It's a place where lost souls of vengeance have unfinished business. What is he doing there? Believe it or not, Sir Topham Hatt, he's actually trying to help and save Sodor and the land of the living. How? It's too complicated to explain, but you have to trust me. Do not give up hope yet, Sir Topham Hatt. Not all is lost, and soon Beeching will pay.
Proteus, what do you propose we do? Well, O mighty witch engine, first we must save the land of the living. One more strike and Kunakar will be gone for good. We must immediately depart for the land of the living, and then we will save Sodor. My goodness! Look at this darkness! Kunakar has stated that this is now the Dark World.
And the Dark World it is! Hello, Proteus! And welcome to my humble abode!
Just face it, Kunakar. Your time is running out. One more strike with the Beeching axe, and you'll be wiped from existence.
You want a fight, Proteus? I will give you a fight!
He's disappeared. Don't worry, Wilfo. I can find him. Good luck, O mighty witch engine. I'll be right behind you.
Hello, Dr. Beeching. What do you want, Shunter? Don't think of me as a common shunter. I could be one of your most reliable engines in this new underworld railway. Is that so? What is your name? My name is Bert. Really? Nice to meet you, Bert. So, what can I do for you? I am here to deliver you some news. Apparently, Boco is refusing to do his work. Boco is refusing to do his work, is he? Yes. He states that he will not work for you, and he is not frightened of you either. Boco has a death wish. Thanks for informing me, Bert. I will deal with him right away. Oh, he's had this a long time coming.
I am the darkness, to be no light. Obey me, or you'll be in for a fight. No more sunshine, no more moonlight, no more victories, no more happiness. You will be Minula. You're about to be the almighty Kunakar. You cannot find me, I live in the shadows. This is no sunny place like a little... You are doomed, and it shall annoy you. because I will brutally destroy you.
What is that? He's resurrected a dragon. Is that all you've got, Kunakar? I thought dragons were mythical.
This can be true, this can be false. They can be absurd, real, or nonsense. What is true, and this is a must, the breath of this dragon will turn you to dust.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I think I'll call this dragon Max. But it's about to meet the Beeching X. Is this all you've got, Kunakar?
Almighty Witch Engine, you're in the forces of good. And the forces of good are weak, I have to mention. Because in the forces of evil with me was the Great Witch Engine.
The Great Witch Engine is dead. Now, Kunakar, let's speak to each other, face to face. No rhymes, no riddles.
If you insist, Almighty Witch Engine.
Kunakar, all this darkness, siege in a world that doesn't belong to you. What is the point in it all?
Are you that naive, Almighty Witch Engine? It's all about something you don't seem to care about at all. It's all to do with power. Ultimate power.
Power isn't everything, Kunakar.
You don't appreciate power, Almighty Witch Engine, because you've never had any of your own. You've just been Proteus's pet all them years. Think of what you could have in the dark side. You're a witch engine, and witch engines belong in the forces of evil.
Not this witch engine.
If that's the case, then there's no place for you anymore. I will destroy you. What?
No, Kunakar.
Proteus, what have you done to me?
In the dark world, there's one thing you cannot see, and that is light. Especially the light from my magic lamp.
No, how have you done this to me?
Before, you were able to dodge my magic lamp, but now you can't even see it. My magic lamp and the Beeching X are two of the most powerful things that have ever existed. Face it, Kunakar, you're trapped. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Almighty Witch Engine, it is time! Pass him with the Beeching X and remove him from existence!
Getting rid of me will not end things, Proteus. Just to let you know, these are my final words. I have resurrected someone.
Here we go!
What?
We're back to normal! Oh, the darkness is gone! We have done it! The world is back to normal! Now it's time to help Sodor! We are right behind you, Proteus!
Proteus! Almighty Witch Engine! Willful! I'm glad you have arrived. What? Who are yous?
Ah, Sir Topham Hatt! We meet again.
Again? Who are you?
I am Proteus, This is the almighty witch engine, and this is her ghost train Wilfo.
Have you done it? Have you saved the land for the living and destroyed Kunakar?
Kunakar exists no more, and the darkness has gone.
That is good. Are you here to save us?
Of course we are, Sir Topham Hatt. Soon Dr. Beeching will be no more.
How do you know where to find him?
I can find him easily. Now we must go. Ah, Boco, a little birdie tells me that you're being a naughty boy.
Naughty boy, oh, you make me sick. All the engines here have never dealt with you before. I have, and I am not gonna let you walk all over me anymore.
Sorry to silence your parade, Boco, but when I was alive, I was just a human. But now, I'm a ghost. A powerful ghost. And you dare disobey me now?
I am not frightened of you, Dr. Beeching. Kill me if you want, I don't care. But I refuse. I refuse to be bullied by you.
Thank you for saying that, Boco, because it now gives me a very good excuse to destroy you, just like I destroyed your friends. Now if you excuse me, I shall go to Dark Rock and obtain my Beeching axe, which will wipe you from existence.
You're not doing anything, Doctor. Oh my goodness. How did you get out?
What's the matter, Dr. Beeching? Never thought you'd see us again. It's almost as if you're surprised to see us. Hello, Boco.
Oh, it's you. You scrapped all of us and then tortured ourselves while we were dead. Now we're here to get our revenge. You have had this coming, Doctor. Coming for a long time.
You closed our lines and lost our drivers their jobs.
No, it's not like that. I had no choice. It was my job. Well, your job made you a murderer. And what about after we died? You couldn't just let us rest. You had to torture our souls.
You all deserved it. When I was alive, people treated me like a tyrant because of what I had to do to all of you. People weren't traveling in you anymore. The railways had to be cut down. I was only doing my job to put food on my table.
You destroyed all of us, Dr. Beeching. And now, it's your turn! Silverlink! You've got my Beeching axe! How? Well. Proteus obtained at a dark rock, and when he saw all the souls of my friends, he decided to release the curse from them. But something happened. Something you would not believe. They willingly went past the Beeching axe and were sent here to the underworld with one thing in mind: to get revenge on you!
Sorry, Doc. You've had this coming a long time.
No, please! Please don't come any closer! No! The sky's back to normal!
The curse has been lifted. Sodor's back to the land of the living at long last. Everything's back to normal.
Oh, we're back! I can breathe in the lovely fresh air again. I don't believe it. It's a miracle. Thank you for helping us, Proteus.
No problem at all, little engine. I could not have done it without the help of Silverlink, Wilfo and the almighty witch engine.
Excuse me, Proteus. This feels weird, but when I see you, I feel like we have met before. So do I.
Maybe you did, little tank engine.
Proteus, what about Toby?
Oh, dearie me, I forgot. Let's see. Impossible.
Where is he?
He's not in this world.
Can you bring him back?
I think I can.
The world is back to normal, and I haven't returned. I think I'm going to be stuck here forever. Proteus, you found me!
Yes, I did. Now, Toby, no time to waste. I have to get you back to the world immediately.
Toby, you're back! Oh, thank goodness, I was so worried! You'll never believe where I was. I was on the moon. You're not serious. I am, Percy. You're the first engine to go to the moon. That will go down in history.
I don't know about that, Sir Topham Hatt.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, when Sodor was sent to the underworld, the rest of the world was attacked by an evil engine called Kunakar, and everyone knew. I have to unfortunately inform you that people cannot know that magic exists, and people cannot know that the likes of us exist either.
So what are you saying?
I'm gonna have to wipe everything. No one can remember this Halloween night.
You mean we're gonna forget everything that happened?
Unfortunately, you are.
You? I did meet you before, didn't I? And you did the same thing.
Yes, you did, Sir Topham Hatt.
I knew I met you before, Proteus. Proteus, please.
What is it, Silverlink?
Before you do this, there's something I want to do.
Be quick.
Thank you.
Boco, don't look so sad. Everything's back to normal. Dr. Beeching's gone. You should be happy, Boco.
I would love to be, but my old friends appeared as ghosts tonight, and I never got to speak to them properly. I would have loved to say goodbye. And who says you can say goodbye? Gay Crusader! Captain Cuttle! Ralph! Oh, I never thought I'd ever see you again. Don't worry, Boco. Dr. Beeching's gone. Our souls can now finally rest.
He tortured us in the afterlife for all those years. It was horrible.
Captain Cuttle, remember when you had that accident? You asked us a question and we didn't even answer you.
Listen, Boco. No need to dwell on the past. You were sent to Sodor instead of me, and you have had a very good life, and that is all that matters. Well, Boco, it looks like you proved Dr. Beeching wrong. You don't seem to have had any problems since you came here.
Of course I didn't. I have worked hard on Sodor and made Sir Topham Hatt proud.
And been a bossy boiler.
I don't have a boiler.
I know, I'm only joking.
Anyway, this is Bill and Ben. I met them on my first day here.
A day Boco will never forget.
At least you have Boco to keep you in order. Boco, we will have to depart this land soon, and rest in peace. I am glad we've finally been able to have a proper goodbye. Goodbye, Gay Crusader. Goodbye, Captain Cuddle. Goodbye, Ralph. You were my bestest friends. Goodbye. Goodbye, Boco.
Goodbye, Boco. Goodbye, Boco. Don't worry, Boco. Everything is okay. You've got us!
Yes, I do. And I wouldn't be without you for anything.
You know, people that can say whatever you want. That was nothing more than a prank. How was it a prank, Dwight D. Eisenhower? Look at what happened to the sky! Ah, but the technology nowadays is so strong and powerful, they could do just about anything. Nothing as powerful as that. It's Halloween night. Think about it. Maybe ghosts did it. Ghosts? Dominion of Canada, don't be so silly. There's no such thing as ghosts. It can't be!
Impossible.
Eh? Silverlink?
Hello, my class. I've wanted to speak to you for a very long time.
You're back as a ghost?
Yes, I am, Mallard. And happy 75th anniversary.
Thank you, Silverlink. It's been a real lovely year for us. But I wish you were sitting beside us too right now.
Mallard, so do I. But unfortunately my time in this world is no more. From I died, my soul has always been with you. Through the good times and bad. Dominion of Canada? Do not think you were in that museum all alone and by yourself. You were never alone. You never have, and you never will be. And Spencer, you may be the Duke of Duchess's private engine right now, and you may carry a different name, but you will always be Silverstein. I know, my dear brother. Dwight D. Eisenhower, don't put on a false front. Be yourself. Sir Nigel Grizzly, Union of South Africa, keep working hard on the main lines. You're still going very strong. And Bitterin. My dear sweet Bitterin, you have carried many different names through your time, and many different colors of paint. You have been me, and many of the other A4s. You were worthy to be painted to look like us. Don't think you weren't. And Mallard, you did all of us proud the day you broke the speed record. It also made you one of the most famous engines in the world. More famous than me. I'm sorry, Silverlink. No need to apologize. It does not bother me at all. I have to go now. I just wanted to let you know that I always have and always will be proud of each and every one of you. Goodbye, my dear class. I love you all.
Is it done, Proteus? It is indeed, O mighty witch engine. The world has been reset. No one will ever remember what happened tonight. What about the engines cursed by Beeching? Their souls are now at rest. They no longer have to suffer anymore. And that is good. What are you thinking about, Proteus? No, it's just that Kunakar said to me that he resurrected someone. Who could it possibly have been? Maybe someone... let's see. He did resurrect a woman's brother. That is probably who he was talking about.
Proteus! Proteus!
What? It can't be! Flying Dutchman? What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Proteus. How was my soul back? I was resting in peace.
The curse that was put on your soul was lifted when the great witch engine died. No. No.
Oh no.
Please, no.
What is the matter?
We have problems.
I'm back! The Great Witch Engine has returned! Thank you very much, Kunakar! My castle! Home sweet home! I never thought I would be here again! This is all Tank Engine Thomas's fault! He killed me! But... revenge will be sweet! Who shall I pick? Are there any dead engines that hate Sodor and Tank Engine Thomas as much as I do? Let's see... oh! Ha ha ha! The perfect engine! Welcome! Steam Engine!
Where am I? And... what are you?
I am the Great Witch Engine, and this is my castle.
A witch train? You gotta be kidding me.
I am no ordinary witch train. I steal souls of dead engines and trap them in this place, and then use them.
You stole my soul? How dare you!
You just spoke back to me. No ghost train apart from the Flying Dutchman has ever dared to do that.
Well, I'm no weak little ghost scared of things like you. Don't you realize who I was when I was alive?
I don't pay attention to every living engine.
I was Steam Engine.
All I know is that you hated the island of Sodor.
The island of Sodor? I despise the island of Sodor. I died on it on the 21st of December last year.
Well, let me tell you a little secret. I died on the island of Sodor on Halloween night 2 years ago. And it was all because of Tank Engine Thomas.
Thomas the Tank Engine? That little blue termite? I would love to make him suffer. I hate him.
Not as much as I hate him. Don't you see where this is leading, Steam Engine?
Where?
We both hate the island of Sodor. We both hate Tank Engine Thomas. Why don't we do something about it?
Are you saying that we can return?
Well, now that I'm back, the door between the land of the dead and the land of the living has been reopened, which means every Halloween night, ghosts can return.
I can return to the world? Return to the island of Sodor?
Right now?
Go! Have a try.
I will. I'm back! I'm on the island of Sodor. Oh, this is great! Wait! There he is! There's Thomas! He stopped the random ducks with a post.
This is it! This is my revenge! I will get him now! What? What has happened? I'm back! I nearly had him!
It's past midnight. It's a new day. It's not Halloween anymore.
No! Are you saying we're gonna have to wait the next Halloween night?
I'm afraid so, Steam Engine. Are you willing to wait?
Do you know how long I have waited? I waited from May 2011
Till December 2012! And I got nowhere! I fell off a cliff!
But now, you have me on your side. Together we'll be unstoppable. Together we will destroy Sodor. Are we in, or are we out?
We are in. But I'm gonna make something clear to you, Great Witch Engine. I don't know how many ghosts you've had in the past,
But you will not be my boss! If we're gonna do this, we're gonna be equals! I don't take orders from anyone! Do you hear me? No one!
Crystal clear, Steam Engine. That's what I like. An engine so determined to get what he wants. The last engine I had was called Tommy the Puffer, and all he cared about was hunting places and Halloween night. But now with you on my side, next Halloween will be the best ever. Next Halloween, Sodor will fall!